She's really into her monogram. I often see her with neutral bags that actually really stand the test of time. She chooses styles that really do outlast. It just shows she has a really timeless fashion sense. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. So recently I made a video about Louis Vuitton's recent runway show for women's, and it seems like they're releasing bags that they've released in the past. I saw a little bit of info rouge. I saw a little bit of a reference to the Time Trunks collection. But a bag that really stood out to me was this tote bag, because I know it's a bag that I remember seeing Angelina Jolie wearing, and I know a lot of people love Angelina Jolie's fashion sense and they love following her handbags. So I thought today I'd talk about Angelina Jolie's Louis Vuitton bags, and let me know guys if you want me to make a video about other bags that she carries, because I know that she seems to be a big fan of Saint Laurent. I've seen her in Loewe. I haven't seen her in Chanel bags, or have I seen her in an Hermes bag? Like, I don't think so, but it looks like she has a very vast Louis Vuitton collection. Yeah, so I'm going to be discussing that today, but firstly I'd like to say thank you to the video sponsor of today, which is Itell Jewelry. So thank you so much for Italo for sponsoring this video. They have gifted me a few pieces to share. So the first piece I was gifted is this gorgeous little heart tennis bracelet. I chose this specifically because I've always wanted a tennis bracelet, but you know, real diamonds can sometimes cost a fortune. Something like this would cost, you know, well over 10k, and I'm not one to spend a lot on designer fine jewelry. I do have a few pieces from Tiffany and Cartier, but nothing too crazy at the moment. So something like this is nice just to experiment with, you know, having a nice bracelet, because sometimes you don't always want to spend thousands of dollars to get that look, and especially if you're not sure if you would wear it that often. I think Itell Jewelry can be a good option if you just want to experiment with, you know, do you suit gold hardware? Do you like having big glitzy diamonds? Do you like something more subtle? So something like this can be nice, and it's also a really cute gift. Itell Jewelry do offer free worldwide shipping. They have a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. Prices are very affordable. They also have a lot of engagement rings and necklaces, bracelets on their website. Another bracelet I was gifted is this silver bracelet, which has these little green stones in it, which it's completely seamless. There's no clasp. I mean, the clasp is under here, but it's done in a way that fits all the way around. You do have a variety of size options as well, so just measure your wrist before making an order. They do come in these beautiful gift boxes as well, and they are sterling silver, so it's good if you're a little bit sensitive to costume jewelry that has other metals. I know for my ears, I get a bit of a flare up if I wear earrings that are not sterling silver. Like, I know, for example, Chanel costume jewelry, Louis Vuitton costume jewelry can agitate my ears, but usually sterling silver for me is quite good. They do provide a silver polishing cloth as well with the little package and some instructions on how to care for your jewelry. They even gift you a little bag, so for traveling you could carry it in that. It comes in its own little jewelry box, so it's super professional. You're getting that whole luxury feel, but for the fraction of a cost. If you do want to purchase anything from Itell, there is a code 20Jessie if you want to get 20% off your purchase, and I'll link them below. Let's get on to Angelina Jolie's bags. Now, the first one I mentioned was a tote bag that I believe she has in a few styles or shapes, because I've seen a few of paparazzi pictures of her with this tote bag, and I did a little bit of research, and back in around the year 2000, Louis Vuitton did an ad with Angelina Jolie. I believe it was like for a charitable cause. She was photographed with a tote bag, which I believe is a vintage style that she may have picked up, called the Cabas Alto. And it looked very, you know, rustic on her, really went with the naturalistic environment she was photographed in. Photographed with this bag quite a few times, and yeah, I believe it's called the Cabas Alto. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's a few other bags that look very similar to this as well. She was also photographed with a Cabas Piano, which is a little bit of a smaller tote bag, I believe, but it has a similar base. So usually these bags have like a vachetta leather base with a bit of a triangle shape at the side, and then just very simple like handles and a zipper, which makes it somewhat a little bit more, I would say, practical compared to a Neverfull because it has a zipper, which makes it a little bit more secure. The shape of it is a little bit more simplistic comparing to a Totally bag. I know a lot of people like the Totally bag as well because it has outside pockets, and particularly if you have, you know, just had a baby or something, it can be a really good baby bag. But something about the simplicity of the Cabas Alto or the Cabas Piano I quite like. I believe later on, after 2010, they did reissue this similar bag again, and it's called the Cabas Mezzo. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I've never had any of these Louis Vuitton tote bags, and the recent one we saw on the runway, I have no idea if this is going to be called the Cabas Mezzo as well, or if they'll give it a more modernized name, but it looks like Louis Vuitton is still going to bring this bag back again, and I think it's really good because a lot of people have been saying that they're phasing out the Neverfull, including myself. I did hear those rumors online, so it's good that they're offering more types of practical tote bags, and I think one with the zipper was long overdue. Definitely one that Angelina Jolie wore quite often. Another Monogram bag that was seen on Angelina Jolie is the Sac Plat bag, which is a larger bag. This one also came out, I believe, many decades ago, and they did recently reissue it as well in a mini size, which is extremely cute. With the Sac Plat, I quite like the Murakami edition with the giant cherries. That one is the cutest one, but if you want to go for the more classic Angelina Jolie look, you could go for a vintage Sac Plat or more of the most recent modern day ones that come with different shoulder straps. I think they've come out with a few different sizes now, different leather variations, and even some of those like mini seasonal ones like in rainbow are quite interesting. So it's a very classic bag from Louis Vuitton. But the thing is with Angelina Jolie, you don't often see her with like these crazy colors. I often see her with neutral bags that actually really stand the test of time. And it's really interesting that she chooses styles that really do outlast. And it just shows she has a really timeless fashion sense, and she has a pretty safe fashion sense, but she always looks amazing. So yeah, she definitely has an eye for handbags. I also noticed on a Purse article talking about Angelina Jolie's bags that she has this plain black clutch, which apparently is from Louis Vuitton as well. This black, it looks like epi leather. I couldn't quite find any more images of this bag, but often I see Angelina Jolie with either really big bags or clutch bags, which makes sense for her lifestyle because she, you know, has to go to events, so clutch bags are more appropriate for that kind of occasion. But in her day-to-day life, you know, she's a mom, she's on the go, so she probably needs to carry a bigger bag. I don't often see her with like mini tote bags or things like that. They're either really big or clutches, which, yeah, it's a very kind of old school way of dressing in a way. Also seen her with this really awesome clutch called the Locket PM bondage clutch. And the thing that's really cool about this is that it has a bracelet element which attaches to the bag. And also I know that the Locket bag is coming back in fashion as well, because I also saw a Locket bag on the recent Louis Vuitton runway. So yeah, as I said, she has classic style. The things that she chooses really stand the test of time, and although the gold is a little bit louder than what she is usually seen in, I think it works for like a red carpet event or something special. Metallic is, you know, quintessential red carpet kind of color to wear. I know in the recent Grammy Awards, a lot of celebrities were seen wearing metallics, and even in the recent Louis Vuitton show, we saw a lot of silver. So yeah, classic style, incredible design as well. I've also seen her many times photographed with the Louis Vuitton Keepall bandolier bag over many years, and it looks like over the years it's got older, it's aged, and it's, I mean, a very classic travel bag. You often see celebrities wearing these Monogram bags when they're on the go, you know, when they're coming out of the airport. Yeah, let me know, do you like the Keepall bag? Because I know there was like a bit more talk about the Keepall on YouTube a few years ago, but I don't hear as many people talking about it anymore. I would love a Keepall for traveling, although I feel like I would want to get one that's like a bit wrecked, so I wouldn't be babying it kind of thing, because I think if I bought one for full retail, I would like full on baby it. Let's get on to the more dressy bags. She does have a few Capucines, one in this classic canvas version. I don't often see her, as I said, with like mini Capucines. They tend to be on the larger side, which is quite interesting, and I suppose she is quite tall and she really can pull off that like big bag look. But often, you know, in the last few years, I haven't seen a big surge of popularity towards these like bigger sized bags, but they are currently coming back in fashion. You know, you have the Roma Go, you have you know, some of these bigger Birkins coming back in fashion. So yeah, she's always stuck to that kind of silhouette. But the Capucines, it's a very classic style, I suppose, that kind of like Kelly top handle 1950s look. And as I said, she has this gorgeous canvas one. I've also seen her with quite a large black one. I find that her style is pretty accessible because a lot of the bags she chooses are, you know, things that you can find on the pre-loved market or things that might even still be available in the store because they keep releasing it. So like a black Capucines, it's extremely classic, and I mean, if Angelina Jolie likes it, then it must be good, right? So I noticed her with a few city steamer bags. I think this is a city steamer bag. I get really confused because I know the steamer bag, it has that little like thing at the front, but the city steamer has this like locket thing happening. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is the city steamer in the tricolor. She's always in like either neutrals or something like that. So the tricolor, although it's a little bit adventurous, it's still within like the color palette that she wears. And I've also seen her with like a smaller black one, which again, it's very under the radar. It's very cool. And I did a video recently about Taylor Swift's handbag collection, and she also had this Louis Vuitton X Christian Louboutin bag. Looks like Angelina Jolie also enjoyed this collection, and she's been, you know, rocking Louboutins for years as well, so it makes sense. It's a little bit edgy with the studs, but it looks like quite a few celebrities bought into this collection in the past. And yeah, let me know, guys, are you into the Louis Vuitton Christian Louboutin collab? Because it's one of those collections that I think at the time was really hyped, but then yeah, no one really talks as much about Christian Louboutin anymore. She's also been seen with the Artsy bag in like a prune color, empreinte leather. I don't know, it's like a brownish purpley color, and it really works for her lifestyle. More of a hobo bag, so definitely still coming back in fashion. You know, the hobo bag style is currently trending. You're seeing a lot of brands do it as well. She also has another hobo bag called the Matisse Hobo, I think it is, which I don't think Louis Vuitton does anymore. They do the Pochette Matisse, but this is kind of like a Pochette Matisse look, but a hobo bag. I don't think they make this bag anymore, right? I don't know. I have to do some research, but yeah, she's really into her monogram, and she has like a big collection of monogram bags, which is quite interesting because a lot of people, you know, these days say monogram is overdone and it's, you know, so common, but really, I mean, it's still at the end of the day quite a classic, and many celebrities still rock the monogram bags. She also has this monogram little like pochette bag. It's like, it looks like a men's clutch. It's actually quite cute. I think this is a nice little casual clutch style. She doesn't often wear clutches unless it's like an evening event, but I think because it's in the monogram, it really works well. And you know, it kind of gives me the same vibe as like when Princess Diana wore the toiletry pouch as a clutch. It's classic but easy grab and go kind of bag. And yeah, that's about it for now, guys, but let me know, what are your favorite bags from Angelina Jolie? I know she has like a really big collection of Saint Laurent bags as well, so let me know if you want me to do a video on Angelina Jolie's Saint Laurent bags. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and thank you Italo for sponsoring me today. I'll link them below. See you guys on my next one. Bye!